Matt, 38-10 against Sheffield Eagles. How do you break that game down?
Well, we started well. We started with lots of energy and lots of purpose, and we sort of, were working with our push and our effort areas, and I thought we were pretty strong in that first 10 minutes. We scored a try early, which was good, and I just felt we didn't. After that, we kind of got a little bit more good ball, and we didn't stay patient enough that we didn't necessarily have to score on those plays. We just needed to be consistent with how we wanted to attack them and how we wanted to break down those shoulders we wanted to get at. And I thought we kind of lacked a little bit of patience in that space, and then physically towards the back end of that first half, I think they came at us a little bit and started to win that ruck, and that continued into the second half. We had a poor kickoff start where we gave them the ball, and I think they had 3 or 4 sets there where we defend again. We turn up on our defensive line and defend heroically for a long period of time, but their smarts to be able to kick into the in goal and get repeat sets just wore us down. And then they started winning the ruck through the middle, and the score got away from us pretty quickly.
Would you say the score flattered Sheffield?
I think I don't feel it. I never felt it was a 38-10 or a 28-point difference game. But they were better than us today. They were better. Their ruck speed was a little bit better than ours, more consistently, and then they used their speed on the edges off the back of that. So they were better than us. I'm not sure 38-10 suited that though.
As you say, we scored first and we scored last as well. So kind of a bookended game, and that try just right on the halftime hooter just probably got Sheffield the momentum into the second half.
Yeah, and that's part of areas of the game that's a little bit frustrating, where we're on an exit set and we come down a short side and we try and force a catch pass to go round them on our own 40 on a very tight area at 12-6, where I didn't feel we needed to sort of bring a special play out at that point. We just needed to keep in the game, keep completing, kicking the corner. And even at 12-6 at half time, we come in, we gather ourselves, we go again. But I think off the back of that, they score right on the hooter in the corner, and it's always a psychological toughie when they score just before half time.
You've got to be pleased with the boys' effort though. Again, they didn't sort of they stuck in the game, stuck in the fight, and equally, you mentioned there Sheffield ended up with a few repeat sets. We also did as well.
Yeah, I think I've never. There's been no point where in this sort of 8 weeks so far that I believe the effort hasn't been there. The effort was there. It just wasn't used in a smart way today. They used theirs in a smart way, and the physicality that they got over the top of us with was working with each other and pushing, whereas we became a little bit sort of one out, and we tried our hardest, but we tried to fix it on our own rather than as a group and in a team, in a team aspect.
Sheffield are a top 4 team. They are fighting for that third spot in the table, so you can't take anything away from the boys today.
No. Sheffield are a good team. They've got strength in depth. They've got quality halves. So they're at the business end of the table, and they're there for a reason. I still think 38-10 still sort of. I don't think it was quite that game, and we're talking about a team that's in the top 3, but I still don't think it was that kind of game, and we could have been a lot closer in that game.
You've just said to the boys in the sheds there, you've got a 9-day turnaround now before we play Halifax again. What were we doing that time?
We'll certainly get some recovery over this weekend. We'll have a little look at some video on some of our areas on Monday. Then we'll probably look at a little bit of our defensive detail early in the week while we can. We'll start to have a look at some of our shape and the attitudes of our shape again on Wednesday, and then get ready on Friday with our captain's run. So that's how it'll shape up. Boys, I'm confident it'll come in ready to do the work next week.
Thanks, Matt. Cheers.
Thank you.